He stood unshaken, a voice in the storm, a man of conviction, a heart reborn. He spoke the truth when the cost was high. He lived for Jesus, unafraid to die. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame, we'll fight for the gospel, we'll honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk, his courage our own. Together unbroken, we'll make heaven known. A husband, a father, his family held near.
No.
A home built on scripture, on faith without fear. The world tried to silence, but his voice remains. In us it echoes, in Christ it sustains. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame, we'll fight for the gospel, we'll honor his name.
That is my own sperm.
Charlie Kirk, his courage our own. Together unbroken, we'll make heaven known. The battle is raging, the darkness will fall. We rise with his spirit, we answer the call. The truth is eternal, the cross is our guide.
The wind burned her a little bit. The
God
pool.
as our captain, we march side by side. We are Charlie Kirk, we carry the flame, we'll fight for the gospel, we'll honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk, his courage our own. Together unbroken, we'll make heaven known. We are Charlie Kirk, forever alive. We are Charlie Kirk, with God we will rise.
No.
Greetings. Greetings. To all out there. Hold up. Wait, where's the goddamn music? 1 second. Hold up. Wait a minute. 1 second. They start playing the Jeopardy theme song while I'm looking for this. I'm going to be very annoyed. Yeah, I know what's in here somewhere. Oh, here it. Wait, what the fuck? No. God damn it. First live stream and I've already screwed it up. All right, fuck it. Go to rebroadcast. Here we go. There we go. No, not this one. We gotta start with the underrated ones first. All right. We have some things on the agenda today. I have to source some feedback from you guys. Because there's some drops, I'll tell you this, there's some drops that I found that I could have already archived. But I have this very specific thing where I want to find the first time they were used. Because as you guys can tell, I like putting in like the first usage. I like finding the clips where RM like finds a drop and discovers it and then adds it to the soundboard in like real time while he's doing the program. He hasn't necessarily always done that. Like there's the Trump bye-bye drop. Hold up, let me turn this down. Might be a little too loud. Like I have that in an old video that's actually gone now. But I want to archive it at some point. But that was from a very early time where I think at that point RM was kind of just adding stuff to the soundboard while he was like in his off time. Whereas these days we mostly just see him finding stuff while he's doing the show. You see it added. Yeah, exactly. Actually, wait, I think I could pull it up here. Hold up. We have one thing on the agenda that we need to look at first because this is very important. But we can actually pull up that video in a second because it is technically, I guess technically not lost media because the underrated, like true champion of this channel, which is Gigs, he had that video. He sent it to me and archived it a while ago. But I do need to pull something up first because it's very important. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Is this thing working here? I think it is. Here we go. Bring this to the front. I really felt it necessary to share this incredible video that I found. So let's take a look. Why is it not doing the thing? Here we go.
Toilets.
That was incredible. I was like, you know what? That's incredible. I'm going to rate that 9 out of 10. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on to the next thing here. No, actually, let's save that for later. Also, I should probably add the chat here. I think I can just do this. Yes, here we go. The inaugural live stream, so we're still figuring some stuff out. There we go. Yeah, toiletry is a truly underrated art form. To truly appreciate it, you know, you gotta mature a bit. You gotta have experience. You gotta have experience taking like steamers, just like, you know, out there. Because if you're just at home shitting on like the same pot all the time, you know, you're not really getting that much experience. Anyways, enough talking about toilets for now. Yeah, Charlie Kirk, drum and bass. We already did that. I do have some EPs, as they call them, that we can go through, because, like, I'll be perfectly honest. There's a lot of people out there that have You might say that in a way they've cut their meat, but they've also cut my meat because they've cut the work out for me and made it very easy. Because there's a lot of people out there who've reached out to me like, hey, I have a lead on a drop. I figured out where a drop is, and then they'll send me it. Or sometimes I get sent down a rabbit hole to like find one. I can't find that video anymore. Which video? Which video would that be, Sean? Poop. Yeah, that's a great one. By the way, shout out to whoever made the new RM Brown soundboard. I think they commented on this archive channel not too long ago. But whoever made the new one, like, thank you. Thank you, sir. You win the internet for today, sir. Very epic website. I will give you a Reddit gold. Where is it? Hold up.
You scum rat. You scum rat.
Where's the poop one? Where's Arun? I would figure that he's probably at home. He's probably at home taking a doo-doo pie.
Take a doo-doo pie.
Oh my god. All right. Little note for the guy who does the RM Brown soundboard site. If you need oh no, wait, do I have that version of that anymore? No, that's on the drive that died, unfortunately. I will get that back soon. That drive do like this. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm putting that away. I have to find the poop first, though. Is this the right one?
Poop.
Yeah, there we go. Anyways. Oh, yeah, there's honestly some very interesting folk on YouTube. It's on YouTube, yeah. The actual toilet enthusiasts. Like, they'll make a video where they line up a bunch of toilets and they'll film themselves like walking in a line and they'll just like flush it, walk on to the next one, flush it. Fascinating stuff. How is this even going to be news? That will be determined, as we all know, by the views. Very simple formula. One of the simplest, many have said. Many are actually saying this. Okay, wait, hold up. Needs more views? I mean, you could always do with some more views, right? More and more views until you soak up all of the attention on the internet. That's how it flows. Very underrated drop. Okay. Let's actually get into some of what I want to talk about here. So, as some of you may have seen, I went on a mission to find the clip, like the original clip, where Tim Pool says,
make a video to 10 million people singing, "Look at my penis."
This took a while, but I could have found it much sooner, honestly.
Dysphoria would not make a video to 10 million people singing, "Look at my penis," because that would be the most dysphoria-inducing thing you could do.
Look at my penis. So do you have copyrights, or are you just making a crypto? I'll take you at face value and just say this, because some people still ask and don't know. I asked RN for permission to like make this channel and everything, and he was like, yeah, go ahead with it. Because he is such a incredible guy. He's a fantastic man. He's very nice. No, honestly, poor me. No, I was being an idiot. There was a much faster way of finding it. And as soon as I realized like what to do, I found it pretty much like a minute and a half later. I know you're being sarcastic, but I'm just like, yeah, I'm an idiot. I realized how to find it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a moron. But we still found it. But what is vexing me is I see the date that Tim Pool uploaded this video, right? June 30th, 2023. So I basically checked all of the episodes in like the 2 weeks after that. And like he starts using the clip in the episodes. But I don't see the original clip where he's like, oh, you know, here's the clip of Tim Pool saying, look at, you know what I mean? And then he like adds it to the, like, because you see that a lot. And so it's like, okay, like, what do I do with this? Do I just upload the original clip and then cut in, you know, a few instances of like the first few times he mentioned it? Because I have this thing where I'm stuck on like, no, I have to do it in this very specific way. And then other people will look at it and they're just like, what the hell are you talking about? No, nobody cares. Just put it out. And I'm just like, oh, yes, I'm an idiot. Okay, you're right. Nobody else cares about this detail except for me. I feel like that's more common with people. You're like, no, it has to be done this way. And people are like, what the hell are you talking about? No, nobody cares. Just put it out. Check the live streams, bro. Check the live streams, bro. The views are doing this. Wait, hold up. I want to make sure that's the right I don't want to press the wrong button. Yeah, see, exactly. I almost pressed this one.
Sup, bitches?
I knew I was going to do this when I remapped this soundboard. God damn it. Anyways. It's enough of that. But yeah, I actually have quite a few of these. Like, of course, there's Tim Pool, look at my penis here. We have that. And I'll say this too.
Where governments lie, God does not lie. Where governments change, God does not change. And I'm through now. But let me leave you with one more thing. Governments fail. The government in this text comprised of Caesar, Quirinius, Pontius Pilate, Pontius Pilate. The Roman government
I like that pronunciation.
failed.
So a lot of people have been asking for these drops that come from this video. I'll just play it here because it's actually a fantastic video. Aside from the important drop history that is associated with it, of course.
The British government used to rule from east to west. The British government had a Union Jack. She colonized Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, and Hong Kong. Her navies ruled the 7 seas all the way down to the tip of Argentina in the Falklands. But the British government failed. The Russian government failed. The Japanese government failed. The German government failed. And the United States of America government, when it came to treating her citizens of Indian descent fairly, she failed. She put them on reservations. When it came to treating her citizens of Japanese descent fairly, she failed. She put them in internment prison camps. When it came to treating the citizens of African descent fairly, America failed. She put them in chains. The government put them on slave quarters, put them on auction blocks, put them in cotton fields, put them in inferior schools, put them in substandard housing, put them in scientific experiments, put them in the lowest paying jobs, put them outside the equal protection of the law, kept them out of their racist bastions of higher education, and locked them into positions of hopelessness and helplessness. The government gives them the drugs, builds bigger prisons.
Somebody in the chat says he's right, you know. Yeah, I agree. I agree with... Oh, wait. Hold up. I agree with whoever in the chat said he's spitting. I can't see your name because my eyes are that of a 90-year-old person. I have terrible eyes. But yes, he is spitting. That's what I wanted to point out too. And also mention the situation going on with these drops. There's a reason I'm bringing these all up right here.
And then wants us to sing God Bless America? No, no, no. Not God Bless America. God damn America that's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God damn America for treating us citizens as less than human. God damn America as long as she tries to act like she is God and she is supreme.
Yeah. No, 100%. Hell yeah. I'm with that guy. But yeah, that's another example of something where I have the source. I know where it is. I've had it for a while. People want me to post it. But I can't find the exact instance, and I don't know if there is one, where RM played the video in one of his videos, and then like referenced it there and then added it to the soundboard. Because that's basically what it does at this point, you know? He'll be like, okay, that's a drop a lot of the time. And then he'll take it, add it to the soundboard. Like it's like there's kind of like a rhythm that I've got with putting these together and, you know. So I'm like, when I don't have like the initial usage, it kind of throws me off. So I have a full, like I'll show another example here. By the way, someone said, they were asking about the podcaster voice or whatever. This is just my voice. But yeah, some people still ask about it, but this is just a fan archive. I actually changed the description of this channel so people wouldn't get confused. And I've mentioned on like several instances, and I keep having to reiterate like, you know, I'm not RM Brown. I'm just a fan. I originally kind of just started this channel just to kind of like upload some funny videos related to RM because I saw a bunch of other people doing it. And I'm like, you know what? I like this community. This community is really cool. I feel like, you know, especially because I kept seeing people say there needs to be like a record or a ledger or something like that where people can look at like where all the drops come from, because there's hundreds of drops at this point. I am Canadian, yes. Some people might have a problem with that. But I am indeed Canadian, yes. I ride a polar bear to work. I live in an igloo. I am personal friends with LeBron James, although I have to add, unfortunately, to the end of that. Because he is what they call in the business a bastard. I believe that's the official term. But yeah, LeBron James isn't even his name, okay? LeBron James would actually be a cool name. Maybe one day I'll actually tell you guys his real name. I would willingly sign a petition for you to become LeBron James. Okay. So, me becoming LeBron James, are we talking about training an AI based on my voice to become the new, like, outro guy? Or are we talking about, like, uploading my consciousness into 11 Labs or whatever so that I can become LeBron James? Like, what? How, like, what are we talking about here? Whoa, my brother. Oh, another Canadian? Incredible. Yeah, you know what? I never even knew I had an accent until I started talking to more Americans. But this guy's Canadian. Guilty as charged. Oh my god, no, don't play an ad. Fuck right off. Anybody else out there just get like really annoyed when an ad pops up? You're just like, no. Get out of here. That's enough of that. Yeah, like, I respect people's opinions when they say they don't like LeBron James, and I understand, but you know, when you know somebody for that long, I don't know. You're like, I don't really want to defend the guy, but I feel like I have to. Yeah, I am a fully autonomous entity. RM is very cool. He's a very hands-off guy. I think he saw the way I was kind of doing things over here and like at least coming to him and asking like, hey, are you cool with me doing this? Because if you don't want me to do it, I'm not going to do it. And he's like, yeah, no, I appreciate that. You're good. Just do your thing. Oh yeah, Gretchen is even more underrated. Listen, I know. I'm still upset that I haven't gotten the drive fixed yet. But that's life, you know? You're like, oh, I'm gonna put this money aside for this, and it's like, nope. Nope, not happening. You're spending money on this shit now that you need to fucking spend money on to continue doing things, but you know. Now you don't have money for that thing you want to do. That's still important, but isn't as crucial to what you do day to day. And you're just like, well, fuck me. Ledron, aka Ledrom, he has let me down many times, but you know what? I think it was Shakespeare that said, to err is human. And that would apply more neatly if Ledrom was actually a human being. But god damn it, he's close enough. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people said that they hate Ledron, they hate Gretchen. And it's a similar thing. We were just talking about this. Like, I can't really defend the usage of the AI other than saying it's probably like it's probably the least problematic use of AI that you could come up with. You're shitposting just for a goof. You're not trying to deceive someone with like a crypto scam or like a fake Joe Rogan ad to sell you sugar pills, or you're not trying to trick some grandma into giving you all of her money. You're just like, hey, here's some stupid shit. Like, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I despise AI as well. I'm very anti-AI. But I would say that, at least if you make a conscious effort to limit it as much as possible and acknowledge that it's still bad, you know, at that point, you just gotta be a normal human being and not just fucking jump down somebody's throat. I am cutting you off. You have sent me too many AI memes. Like, you know. Yeah, it's so frustrating. I love following the adventures of Jonathan, and I was working on this, this goddamn thing, this compilation. I forgot the word. Brain is doing this. But yeah, I was working on this compilation. I literally have the thumbnail made and everything ready to go. And then this goddamn drive died. A very strange thing. Like, I've had a lot of power outages and power surges, never messed up my computer, but for whatever reason, one of them happened, and I thought my computer was like fucked, but everything seemed fine, like it would boot. I won't go into it too much because it's boring and no one cares. But it ended up being this drive that was like preventing the computer from booting, and it's like unreadable, so probably gonna end up spending like over $1,000 to get it professionally recovered. And it's kind of a gamble because there's no guarantee that it is recoverable, but I have hope. So very fun. Are you also smoking a bong tonight? I mean, I might sound like I'm high because I am. I smoked a little bit of bong earlier, but I'll be honest, I'm trying to stick to the edibles because my throat is just very irritated from smoking. I have partaken in smoking the ganja, as they say, on the streets, because that's what they say on the streets. They say smoking the ganja, and they say it exactly like that. But yeah, no, it's like smoking anything. It'll fuck up your body after a while, because putting smoke into your body can do that. Who knew? Who could have known that that would be bad for you? Oh yeah, if you can hear the crinkle. The bag of legal Canadian government edibles here. Should I just take like 3 more? Puts it below in the chat, as they call it, if you think I should just eat all of these edibles right now for no reason. That is incredible. Thank you very much. Good thing the camera's not on. And it's in the other room. Anyways, Canada mentioned. Canadians currently, they do like this right now, currently at this moment. And then when another Canadian hears them, they have the call, the Canadian response call, which in fact do like this. Then we run over to greet each other. We look each other up and down. We have a short conversation. As soon as we hear the other one say A in the way that only a Canadian can properly do, then we look them in the eye and we go, no! And that's when you know that the Canadians have convened. Meant to be a turkey noise? Yeah, underrated drop, honestly. My archive, when I think about it, the archiving that I did for RM, not like for him, like, and I wasn't working for him or some shit, but around, I think it was after I started watching him, a while after, when this incredible drop was a thing that cropped up in one of his episodes.
The wind burned her a little bit in the pool.
Nobody had clipped that at that time. And RM definitely had like less subscribers and viewers at that point. Actually, I think he still got like, probably still got like a decent amount of views compared to now. Probably not significantly too different, because the views are up and down, but nobody had isolated that drop. So I just went and did it myself, and I was like, I need this.
The wind burned her. The wind burned her a little bit in the pool.
Incredible stuff. All right. It's time for a musical interlude. It is indeed time for a musical interlude. Where the hell is this thing, man?
pause music.
Crackhead. That's on YouTube. Call him crackhead.
That is my own sperm.
Call it crackhead. Call it crackhead. Call it crackhead.
Editing this was actually one of the most fun things I've done for this channel.
Violent crime. Call it crackhead. Violent crime. Call it crackhead.
That is my own sperm.
And for Canada, too.
Violent crime. Call it crackhead. Violent crime. Call it crackhead. The next time you get in trouble, call it crackhead.
Alright, get him out of here. That is the sound of him being getting out of here. One thing that's fantastic about all these little songs that RM does a lot of the time, and also, this is also how I was able to find these little jazz ditties that are playing right now. Because RM uses a resource that apparently a lot of people don't even know about. I use it myself too because it's pretty invaluable for YouTubers. The YouTube audio library. And it's all these songs that YouTube has. And you can use them in your content and they won't get you copyright struck. And you can monetize your content. Yeah, it's you know, the libraries within libraries. Trust me, it's very common. You see this library on the screen, you go up there at the top of the stair that you see right there. You know what's up there? It's another library. One could argue that because they are in the same building, they are technically the same library. But trust me, you haven't seen what's up there in that library up there. It's definitely a different library. I will leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Is that you playing? Yes, I am hitting the play button on the YouTube. This is a video that's on this channel. I know not everybody will notice or care because people have lives. But a lot of these tunes that RM uses in his videos, I've actually put them in one video on this library channel here that's called Jazz Classics for Watching Your Newsman to, and then in the little brackets it says mixtape, which may or may not be an inaccurate way of describing what this actually is, but I don't care. Hold on, I have to frantically pull some gummies out of this bag and eat them in a manner that is such untowards a civilized person. Okay, here we go. I wish they had the other flavor, but unfortunately. We're stuck with sour mango haze. It's okay, but it's not what I wanted. But you know what? The person in the shop was very nice, so... To them, we tip our hat and we say,
That is my own sperm.
Also, I want to ask you all here because I've been wondering whether or not I should do this. Like, I want to, and I know that I should, but there's also part of me like, is this a bad idea? And everything in my heart and my mind tells me no, it's a fantastic idea, but I have to mention it here because I want to know what you all think. Should I do a Chuck Check compilation? Is that something I should do?
Her tongue clearly touching a donut.
Where's the other one?
She was licking on him.
Oh, really? Please tell me, sir, what did she do next?
She was licking on him. She spit on him.
Oh my god.
So let me explain something to you.
Somalia.
Alright, I gotta put that away. It's fun. I think we would all agree, but I don't want this to just be spamming the soundboard, because as fun as it is, we can't just do that the whole time. Is this LeDron? Why does everyone think that I'm LeDron James? I sound like a guy on, I don't know who that I don't know who that is. What is this supposed to be? Hey man, why do you have to give me a hard time like that? You come in here and expect an explanation? As if I have to just explain myself like this? What happened to just existing? Anyways, yeah, that's actually a pretty good question. What the hell are we even doing right now? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, wait a minute. We do have some things we need to get to. But the way that I've structured this, we really actually have to watch this first. It's very short. So, here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have Russia. Russia.
Oh, hi. I'm Russia.
Yeah. Do you believe in the conspiracy theory that Tim Pool was paid to promote Russian propaganda?
I believe that conspiracy. I believe in it.
How does that work?
That I believe in it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Michael Jackson.
Tim Pool, that guy, I don't know, he's like an online creator, was paid to promote Russian propaganda?
I was paid a lot of money. What would you do right now for $100? I'll give you $100 right now if you say Russian propaganda.
For $100?
Yeah.
I'll promote Russian propaganda.
Yeah, can we bring the Pepto-Bismol? I'm gonna throw up. You want me to throw up? He wants me to throw up.
But yeah, that would be nice. For the Americans and, you know, the army and stuff. Can you stand up, please, with us? These motherfuckers fuck you on the street. You're not on the street right now.
Nope.
Why is that?
No reason. Zero reason. For real?
I swear, I'll give you $3 if you take your beanie off and let everybody see.
Oh shit, are you for real? $3?
The offer is there.
Right now, show me.
$3.
Oh shit, are you for real?
I'll give you all of this money.
Let me see it.
$3.
Oh shit, are you for real?
Please don't throw up. Listen, in the chat, please don't throw up. Please open the car door and then you can throw up on the ground outside. Don't throw up in the car, please. I just got it cleaned. Please.
I don't believe you.
Please.
I think you promise.
I swear on my life, I'll give you this money.
Oh shit, are you for real?
If you remove your
You swear on your life. Put the money on the table right there. No, put it close.
No, I'm retarded.
Well, Well, Russia wants me to sell beanies. If you go to like a really good example is you go to the Lower East Side skate park in Russia, and you're going to see dudes wearing beanies and sweaters. So
are gay people the work of the devil?
Yeah, I guess.
How much money were you paid by?
You can't say that.
$100. If a person is being attacked,
come on, man.
If there's something called imperfect defense, where you can respond with murder.
You're a bitch and you should die. Are you fucking retarded or something, buddy? What is he? Was he trying to fuck up his ass? Are you gay?
I am.
I guess this would be a good challenge. Can you try drinking a bunch of shit?
Nah, I'll throw up.
No, I'm serious. I want to know the color of someone you wouldn't trust in your room.
He can't use those. Those were bad words, man. He can't say those words.
Black people.
Do you think Tim Pool will be on the Jeffrey Epstein list?
Fuck yes.
Why would you do that?
Because...
Incredible stuff. Anyways. I would like to apologize. I didn't realize he was going to say so many bad words. I could have sworn that you saw Tim Pool's extremely bald head at some point, but I guess not. Okay, anyways. Your kids are watching this? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say this right now. Not a good idea. I have decided. I have thought about it and I have decided not a very good idea. Anyways. So we do have some viewer submitted playlists here of potential drops, incredible moments. So I think there's actually some confirmed drops here. Let me see. I'm gonna have to like actually look through it. Yes, I'm Canadian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a family picture. You can't do that. Okay. Wait a minute. Does this have one that we haven't? Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, guys, welcome to the show. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Indicator.
All right. We might have to 2x this.
I'm serious, man. I'm 2 inches, folks, from walking out here forever. Can't do this anymore, man.
I don't know.
Okay, I think... Hold on, wait a minute. I believe that is already archived. Where in Canada? Where else? I'll let you guess. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we've archived that one, right? Hold on. I'm checking in the archives right now as we speak. I'm like 90% certain. Yes, okay.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
See, I just can't get mad on air anymore. I may just never come back. You know,
Yeah, no, we have that archived. Okay.
I mean, seriously.
I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I can do this.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the
Pendejo.
show. This is a weekly segment we like to call What's Ben Shapiro Up To? Let's check in on him. I'm sure he's acting normal. One of the most popular political personalities online.
All right, I'm activating what they call 2x mode.
And I'm sure he's saying sane things that are going to help people's lives. Welcome to the first annual Media Affinities, a year-end review including awards for the dumbest, the worst, the cringiest, and the wokest moments from mainstream media in 2020.
Oh my, wait a minute. Oh my god.
It's the first annual Media Affinities, a year-end review including awards for the dumbest, the worst, the cringiest, and the wokest moments from mainstream media.
Okay, you guys are going to have to give me a moment to just drink this in. No, I am not. I am not from Alberta. Don't besmirch me with that. No, I'm kidding. I know plenty of good people from Alberta.
The
The Late Night Loser Award for cringiest late night host. Oh man, this is a hot competition, this one. Wow, this category, it is stacked this year. So you got Jimmy Fallon trying to laugh through the pain with Joe Biden.
I mean, I got vaxxed, I got boosted, I got whatever you want. If you want me to wear red pants, I'll wear red pants.
Oh God, take us back.
You got Stephen Colbert, who's just turned his show
Oh wait, actually, no. Don't take us
into the Democratic Socialists of America roast every evening.
Never mind.
Samantha Bee, I think, counts in this category.
What is this? This is us hunting for some drops.
She's still considered a late night host, even though no one's ever seen her show ever.
There's a severe lack of awareness.
Trevor Noah, I believe, is in this category.
I generally agree with Ben Pepino here on this one. That yeah, network TV is not very interesting. But have you watched?
Pulling back the curtain here. Sometimes finding drops just involves 2 or sometimes even 3xing videos. And just banging them out, just trying to find some drops, you know.
Your show, by the way, like half of your show is a guy rapidly reading a laptop.
It's pretty obvious that they're going to start pushing vaccination proof for places of leisure, restaurants, gyms, and other places. This is what Lori Lightfoot suggests.
Yeah, I just realized that. I had an epiphany. I had what you could call a light bulb moment. And as soon as I'll go back. Yeah, 2x is maybe too fast. But I realized this, and then I saw the chat comment, which reads, Ben Shapiro on 2x, are you crazy? And right before that popped up and I saw it, I had a thought, maybe I shouldn't subject people to Ben Shapiro 2x'd. As somebody who is, for all intents and purposes, in charge of this live stream, maybe we just shouldn't do that to people. We have the power to not do that.
I got whatever you want. If you want me to wear red pants,
will you ever hear them on this speed? That's why we have the subtitles enabled.
I'll wear red pants.
You got Stephen Colbert, who's just turned his show into the Democratic Socialists of America roast every evening.
Man, even on 1.5. Okay, hold up. I gotta put this on normal speed. We gotta factor in the Ben Shapiro part of the equation here.
Samantha Bee, I think, counts in this category. She's still considered a late night host, even though no one has ever seen her show ever.
There's a severe lack of awareness.
Trevor Noah.
All right, no, just because I have the capability, a lot of people who don't have YouTube Premium, and yes, I know giving YouTube money, yeah, I know. But I will show you what Ben Shapiro on 4X looks like. I won't do it for longer than 6 seconds, but that's it.
I generally agree with Ben Pepino here on this one. Yeah, network TV is not very interesting. Well, have you watched your show, by the way? Like half of
It is, I think it's pretty close experience to hell on earth,
Evening.
Anyways.
Like half of your show is a guy rapidly reading a laptop.
It's pretty obvious that they're going to start pushing vaccination proof for places of leisure, restaurants, gyms, and other places. This is what Lori Lightfoot suggested. So now is the time to act, and we will. Okay, and this is happening all over the place.
And then the other half is like ads. This is a 12-minute video, and that's including the end roll. The subscribe to my crap stuff. 12-minute video. There's a 1-minute ad in this thing. That's how much this guy has to squeeze every cent out of this thing.
And he's like, these shows suck. By the way, I'm going to do an ad, a 1-minute ad and a 12-minute video.
That you need to lower that gas bill. The best way to do that, you need to check out Get Upside. My listeners are making
Look, I make fun of other shows too, okay? But at least I admit that this show's a real piece of turd.
Most nationally damaging fake news story. This year, I'm going to say that it is the media's fake panic over COVID.
What a pervert.
These case numbers have been a pretty good GPS of where we are heading.
There are literally headlines every day about how dangerous Omicron is. Meanwhile, the data show that to date, one person has been documentedly killed by Omicron in the UK, which means O.J. Simpson has killed more people than Omicron.
Wow, this is a really funny.
So funny. Thanks, Ben. Thank you, Ben Shapipi, for that incredible fun fact. Yeah, it really does make you want to dunk your head in the fucking
toilets,
doesn't it?
Satirical awards show.
We'll come back to the COVID bit in a second, but something struck my ear kind of weird because I've basically lost my mind watching these right-wing videos.
I may just never come back.
And that's when he said the thing about O.J. Simpson. I was like, where have I heard that before? And then I remembered where I heard it.
These are mostly peaceful protests. First of all, mostly peaceful is the most...
Oh my God. His voice here. I mean, I know I'm out here like, oh my god, like voice cracking, but like, even I'm in awe of this lad. Ben Shapiro, what a voice, man. What a voice.
It's the most loosely defined, arbitrarily applied term in history.
Well, if you get
O.J. Simpson was
50,000
mostly
people,
peaceful that night.
that's
O.J.
true.
Simpson was mostly peaceful that night. For like an hour 15, he was really not peaceful. But for the other...
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we get one joke and we're like, ooh, this one's so good, I'm going to just squeeze this into every scenario.
I'm gonna squeeze this into everything now.
O.J. Simpson did mostly good things that night. I would vary it up a little bit. Be like, Caitlyn mostly didn't see
All right,
murders that night.
we're cranking
Like,
up the
let's at
speed
least-
slowly
let's
but
mix
surely.
the crap up a little bit.
Kill him.
Oh shit, they got OJ.
Next category, the 2021 Lifetime Achievement in Hackery Award. Wow. Another competitive category.
And it goes to Ben Shapiro.
I'm going to go with someone who's young, a little young for a Lifetime Achievement Award, but has
Shapiro.
really demonstrated true hackery above anyone else on TV at this point. And that, of course, is Brian Stelter over at CNN.
Weird. Shocker. That's a twist.
Transfer of power.
Oh my god, I forgot this guy existed. Didn't he like eat his own boogers on live TV or something? I'm so glad that we don't see this guy anymore. I hate looking at him. Okay, anyway.
Most overpriced TV
Getting
host.
carried away here.
George Stephanopoulos gets paid like $15 million a year, which is incredible for a man who has never demonstrated ability to do things.
I'm George Stephanopoulos.
Who imagined when they were inhabiting the headquarters of Keebler as a Keebler elf that he would be making that kind of money?
Landslide.
It's
Weak sauce.
an incredible achievement.
I might be misunderstanding
He's like, oh, that was so clever.
what he's saying. Like, I even looked this up at like George Stephanopoulos Keebler. Then I looked up like the War Room. I looked up like anything George Stephanopoulos has to do. And I was like, Keebler. Maybe there's some inside baseball politics thing that good dork thing that I'm missing here. I don't.
No.
Couldn't find anything.
No.
So is Ben Shapiro making like a short person joke against this guy? I mean, look, me and Ben are in the same boat, okay? Again, I talk about this on this channel many times. You know, my doctor did tell me I'm a borderline dwarf. So I don't go around as a miniature person. I don't go around telling people, hey,
Okay, now I'm genuinely wondering how tall Mr. R.M. Brown actually is. I'm going to estimate based on what I've seen if he's saying that he's short. I don't think he's actually that short. But if he's specifying that he is a short king, as they say these days, a short king, they might call him. I think I'm going to guess like 5'6", 5'5". I don't feel like RM's shorter than that. I don't know.
Hey, shorty.
What the hell do I know? Nothing.
telling someone who's like 2 inches taller than me, hey, short stuff. Because what I've learned is that is a cruising for a locker stuff, as I call it. Okay? A locker stuffing. If you're looking directly into the eyes at somebody or looking up at them, the short jokes you might want to pass on that. That's all I'm saying.
I may just never come back. What a pervert.
Alrighty, now we get to the big categories because we're reaching the end of the show. Worst host. Wow.
Bed made of money.
So much competition in this
Ben
category.
Shapiro.
We had to expand the category. It used to be 5, now it's 10.
Benjamin
There's
Shapiro.
only one host, I think, who's really fit for this category, as it turns out. Worst host. Just bad at being a host? No. Unwatchable? Samantha Bee.
This is true. Like, look, I'm not watching Samantha Bee, okay? She was actually kind of funny on The Daily Show, actually, from what I remember. But like, just most people aren't watching network TV as much, so I don't know what she's doing on there. Seems not interesting to me. I'm just gonna, sorry to...
All right, here's my... I don't know if anyone cares. I'm going to guess the answer to that. If I were to ask if anyone cares, the answer would be...
No.
But my personal opinion on Samantha Bee, if I had to say one thing to her, I would say...
You're terrible.
That would be my opinion on that matter.
I'm sure Sammy B's nice, but I don't care. But, like, again, let's compare it to the guy who's talking about it. At least she has, like, joke writers, At least the show's like well produced. They'll do like little segments out on the street segments and the little act outs or whatever. Again, I would encourage Ben Shapiro to watch his own show and then be like, yeah, I should be more humble. Actually, I should be a little bit more humble because this is unwatchable crap. And also, like, your company is putting up.
All right. So we're going to do what I like to call in the business skimming. This is what we do. We call it skimming, where we go through the video and kind of trim. Because we're not here to just watch some R and Brown videos. As fun as that might be.
People like some of the ever existed. And we're talking about going on to toward the end of the year.
All they would have to do is say that Omicron is actually not
Omicron. Omicron.
Only not a bad thing. It's actually kind of
I fucking hate this guy.
a good thing. Because Omicron, in reality, means everyone's going to get Omicron and pretty much no one is going to die. There's new South. So what Joe Biden should have said in his little speech the other night, he should have come out and he should have said, listen, I know Omicron looks scary by the media coverage, but let me give you the actual stats. According to South African data, this thing is 80% less likely to kill you than Delta, which means that statistically speaking, Omicron is less likely to kill you than the flu.
So Ben Shapiro from the beginning of this thing has been in the get back to work camp, like the rest of his
get back to the office
discussion to be had there, but just for sure yet. But it's looking like so far that other than other variants, it could still push hospitals to their limit. And in the United States, those Omicron cases will.
Yeah, I actually had to be taught when I was learning dropology. I had to be specifically taught to do skimming. Because I would just sit there and watch the video and the guy's like, hey, you're on the clock. You got to do some skimming. You're not here to watch the video, you're here to find a drop. And I was like, okay, yeah, fair enough. That does make sense. Based on the available information, that do make sense.
Stack on top of already high levels of hospitalizations driven by the Delta variant. Here's a good way to think of this. What if there were two O.J. Simpsons, right? And one O.J. Simpson is really good at stabbing people. Like, he gets people on the first stab, and then they're dead. He gets one Nicole and one Ron.
Very efficient at stabbing.
He's just going at everybody. He's going to get a lot of stabs. Describe this. It's just sort of them, like, walking around.
Oh my god, it's Jordan Peterson. Hold on. Fellow Canadian detected. You guys know what that means. Hold on. I gotta do the thing. You know, the thing is, when you see another Canadian on the street, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, you can tell when they're Canadian, too. And it's bloody incredible, let me tell you. You say, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in my heart to go confront this other Canadian. But sometimes you know it's what must be done. And then you have that exchange, and it's bloody and it's fantastic. It's absolutely incredible. It's amazing. Mic drop. Oh, he got my ass. Oh! He's in the chat saying, got your ass, woo. All right, enough of that.
But I guess it's to humanize them. But what, like, why? They're weirdos. I think that's why people like them.
Mr. Peterson, do you need a tissue?
It's like, oh, they're...
Ben Shapiro knows what he's talking about. He's a weird guy. He reads all those books or something.
Like, that's...
You know, what makes you a better person is the adversarial element.
There's this idea in neurophysiology called opponent processor. It's really cool. So if you want to move your hand really smoothly this way, you can do it like that. But it's nowhere near as smooth as if you do this. You can be absolutely precise. So you really tense this hand against this hand, and then this one relents a little bit. It's absolute precision.
I mean, this guy's still super popular, and it's still as baffling as it was when this guy first blew up on the spot. When he first rolled up and said,
that is my own sperm.
And the theory has a weirdo at a bad party. A guy who's like, you do this and it's bad. You almost hit me, you idiot.
Look, Jordy's been through a lot. Let's not give him too much of a hard time.
The thing is that no matter where the conversation...
Right, which is how a man would understand a woman. It's like she's like me, except smaller.
Right, exactly. Right. And then, once she's...
Great explanation. You know, when you have a woman and it's almost like a man, but you're just smaller. You both have a pair of nipples and a pair of eyes. And you should both have a pair of ears, too. The human body plan, it's quite something.
Starts to bear children, then he calls her Chava, right, Eve, the mother, which is the same root of of life and Chava, right? Chai is the same root. So it's
Is
means
that
the mother.
etymologically related to the word for kale?
Where is Jordy now? I think he's still in the hospital. I don't know. He's not doing well.
Think so? I'd have to check it. But
I'm sorry. That's you know what? Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I just want to make fun of these guys. I kind of feel sorry for Jordan Peterson. I feel sorry for Jordan Peterson a lot watching his videos. I'm like, I'm gonna make fun of this guy. Then I'm like, oh god. I mean, you know, Ben Shapiro knows a lot about this stuff clearly, and it's kind of interesting what he's talking about.
All right, it's time to initiate some skimming here.
We're not talking about that. Oh, they're trying. Oh, look! Communist is down there, and he bit me right in the penis. The left is everywhere.
By the way, we get tons of money funneled into us to run hundreds of thousands of dollars of ads on YouTube.
Hello, boys and girls. My name is Matt Walsh.
Oh, God, get away from those children.
I am a children's author, and I've written a book called Johnny the Walrus. This book is all about identity and imagination. What is identity? Does anyone know what identity means?
Matt Walsh grooming innocent children into his sicko conservative ideology, where he fucking tries to sell them plushies of himself as a baby in a diaper. Because he is disgusting. I like to imagine that Matt Walsh looks at his little diaper plushie and thinks to himself,
I am a diaper boy. Yes, I'm going to enjoy shitting my pants.
and I do wonder if he'd do like this. Or if he does in fact use toilets. Kind of sound like Ben Shapiro in the video. That is, do not say, I'm going to ban you. Mods ban that guy. Wait, I don't have any mods, never mind.
No.
You know what that is?
Cancel that order.
Okay. It's who you are, right? That's what it means. Now, who likes to pretend to be things? Is there anything you like to pretend to be? How about in the back?
I like to pretend to be
A ninja. That's a good one. What about you? All right. Well, we all like to use our
It's the correct reaction to seeing Matt Walsh in the flesh.
imagination. Sometimes I use my imagination. I pretend to be a monster. I chase my kids around because I'm big and ugly, so I could be a monster.
I don't want
That's what this book is about. It's all about a boy who pretends to be a walrus. He identifies as a walrus, and his mom's a little silly. She takes it seriously and thinks he really is a walrus. That's silly, isn't it?
So what is this thing doing on the floor?
We don't have to worry about that. We're gonna read the book now. Okay. Johnny's a boy.
That kid just handed this guy gold.
What is this on the floor?
You could have turned a whole segment into that. And he's like, wait, we got to stick to my whatever weird anti-trans thing I'm doing.
With a big imagination. One day he's a dog. The next day a crustacean. It's like a crab or a lobster. One morning he came downstairs barking and clapping.
I'm not gonna ban you. I was just kidding.
Wood spoons for tusks and sock fins aflap.
But I will give you a hard time.
What? Spoons in his mouth. He's pretending to be a walrus. I'm Johnny the Walrus, he said with a roar. The wood floor is my ocean. The carpet's my shore. He's swimming around like a walrus. Isn't that silly?
You're hurting the
Johnny's
kids.
mom loves her son's make-believe time. You're Johnny the Walrus.
Also, I love how this is an ad on another video. And RM's just like, yep, okay, I'm sitting here and watching this and reacting to it. Incredible work. Did we ever find out what a woman is? I mean, as far as I know, it's an adult human that identifies as a woman or identifies as female, right? Pretty simple question. Maybe he should have just asked somebody who knew instead of making a whole fucking stupid documentary about it. But like I said, we can't all be perfect.
Till you change your mind, Mommy says. But Johnny's mom's phone said it's not just pretend. So she went on her phone, and there were people telling her that this isn't pretend. He's really a walrus. Only a bigot would say that. How dare you offend? What's a bigot? Anybody know? The mean person, right?
This is child abuse, right?
A mean person. It's a mean person. I don't know if there's any other drops in this video. Dude, I love this. This right here. Hold up. Let me turn this off. Computer, enhance that image. I need this pose on like an album cover or something. Incredible. All right, go back. There we go.
Whatever, what a bitch.
Mommy was told to take John for a checkup. All these people are holding signs. Johnny is a real walrus. One sign says, human walruses are real walruses. Let Johnny transition, all these people are saying. You'll need to eat worms and to put on gray makeup. The worms give you whiskers, the gray blends you in, the doctor says. And a simple procedure...
I love that the kids were so, like, the most emotion from the kids was during the worm part. They're like,
grossed out.
Man, no, shocker that the acting career or the comedy career or whatever that didn't work out for this guy didn't work out. Well, these kids are like firing all this like, and he's like, really?
That something was wrong. Look at John answers.
I mean, okay, I can't watch any more of this because I'm thinking to myself,
I may just never come back.
But this is how much money these people have to spend on ads. That they're just like, yeah, I don't know, throw the whole thing of this.
I think you might be from Port Perry. No, and why are you trying to dox me? You, sir, are putting me at risk of someone on the internet being mean to me. You better watch out or I'm going to give you one of these.
4 minutes and 20 seconds of the least charismatic man on the planet reading a book. Why not just say trans people are weird? End of ad. Bye.
Meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi, again, these are the people you want to lead you. I'm not going to stop saying this. Stop asking these people to lead you. They are corrupt. They don't care about you. They care about their own power. They've convinced themselves they care about you. Okay, I'm not saying they're not sincere. I'm saying they're delusional. They are sincere. They sincerely believe that they are helping you. It just so happens they help themselves around the edges a little bit too. I mean, does it really matter? I mean, if you are, they just have to take a taste, just a little taste. So Nancy Pelosi yesterday, she was asked about members of Congress trading individual stocks. Now, I'm of the belief that once you're in Congress, you should not be able to trade on the information that you receive in Congress.
Yes, very good, Ben. Holy, me and Ben might be sleeping on a bed made of money together soon.
That's actually another one, the bed made of money drop. And the reason I haven't archived that, even though I know where it is and I know where it comes from, is because I don't believe the first usage of it was actually in one of RM's videos. That's another one I'm kind of a little stuck on. Like, should I just archive the source and like one or two funny usages? These are the questions that I must ask myself.
Because he nailed this one. He nailed this one like this. But it's almost kind of like, oh, you sweet boy. You sweet boy. He's like,
This is corrupt. This is corrupt. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the government being used to enrich already rich people? That's crazy.
Also, yes, like Nancy Pelosi. I mean...
All right. We're entering advanced skimming overtime mode.
She's like a corrupt...
Just leaning Nancy Pelosi.
Belief is coming from borderline here.
The person who's defending insider trading in a government...
Gonna have to reactivate these subtitles here.
Her, Nancy Pelosi, she's doing all this thing. Nancy doing this. But here's the thing. Designed to stop insider trading and prevent conflicts of interest. This is the whole point. This is all of them do this stuff. Dianne Feinstein, of course. Tommy Tuberville.
My name's got tube in the end.
Senator Roger Marshall from Kansas. Oh! Wait to the fire too, right?
Has opposed the impeachment trial. He says it's unconstitutional, and it's the better of this argument. He does. That doesn't mean that legal liability is going to be attaching to Anthony Fauci.
Yeah, this is super weird, but I could only find him basically praising.
Sometimes you be looking for drops for a while. Sometimes you don't find any. Sometimes you find all of them all at once. Sometimes it do be like that.
Political views.
Political views.
Is that these...
That's another one that needs to be added to the list. One thing we're going to do probably on the next one of these streams, we're not going to do these like super often because like there's no reason to, but they're fun once in a while. What I will say is that at some point we're just going to sit here and I'm going to just tap you guys to list all the drops that you want me to archive, because there's some that there's just so many that I just forget sometimes. I haven't been watching from the beginning, but I have been watching for I think like 4 years now. If not 4 years, then it's been close. But I do get a lot of help from people who have been watching for much longer than I have.
People work together in a bipartisanship way, which I'd love to finally, they're working together. I'd love to see that. They're working together to do insider trading and be as corrupt as possible.
In any case, Joy Reid is still maintaining the case that if you don't listen to Joy Reid, this means you want people to die for fun.
What a pervert.
Probably the most vaccinated company in America is Fox News. They're all vaccinated. They're going to live through this and let their viewers and their fans die because they don't give a damn. It's just clicks to them. It's just, they don't.
Yeah, you get him.
It's fun for them to watch their viewers die. Again, by the left was the narrative that you must not greenlight the Vax campaign to stop a Trump's October surprise.
Why are you setting yourself up to comments? Is be like, just come out, bow, a curtain opens, bow, and say trans people are weird and Puerto Ricans shouldn't be able to live on my neighborhood. Yay, man! But like, the one thing that's like, just, I mean, it's hilarious. And then it comes, there's no way around you to say, it's like, yeah, well, there you have to do with the fact. So there we go, guys. I think I might just quit. I think I might just leave.
I may just never come back. All right. So there was multiple drops in that, but there are ones that we've already found. This one is pretty short. Let's go through this one. Oh boy, it's a Chuck check.
Oh, wow. Welcome back to the show, guys. Whoa, what's that? Do you guys hear that?
Reddit alert, Reddit alert.
You are worthless. You are defending a country that does not deserve to be defended.
Whoa.
Your traditions are disgusting.
Jesus.
You're terrible.
All right, this one we have also archived.
You're terrible.
That's on YouTube. Sniffing.
So a big shout out to Reddit user. Ramsey. This is what I have to say to you, Ramsey.
You're terrible.
All right, go through this quick here.
Charles Captain Kirk has written a book that I'm very excited about. The title of the book is
You're terrible.
So in honor of this guy, one of my favorite guys, Charles Kirk, in honor of his new book that's coming out, we'll take these little asses.
After September, it's called The College Scam.
Oh.
And it's intentionally written.
Whatever happened to this guy? I feel like you don't see. I feel like you don't see a lot of Charlie Kirk lately. What's he doing? What's he been doing lately?
It's written as a 10-count indictment against college, as if I was presenting this to a jury.
You're terrible.
Try to persuade you, because you're right. Most people think college is wonderful. I'll riff on
God
this for
damn it, in the chat. I'm not
Most
R.M.
people
Brown.
think college is wonderful. That's Charles Kirk.
Just a fan. Not R.M. Brown. I swear to God.
Just said, but I look at a college and I say,
you're terrible.
Most people, if you may be a doctor or a lawyer or engineer, most people don't go to college for that reason. Most people go to college to go study the humanities, where they learn to hate themselves, to study sociology, where they learn to hate everybody.
There's another way to say that. They look at themselves and or other people and they say,
you're terrible.
Okay, no more. That's the last time. Wow, that sounds pretty convincing. So Chuck wrote this book. I'm sorry, Chuck probably hired someone to write this book. How's it doing? How's this book doing on the charts?
And big help. I'm sorry, little bad mouth, big help. I'm just distracted because Andrew just sent us something that
you all right?
Are we number 4 over?
Yes, this is in fact Charles Entertainment Cheese Kirk, also known professionally as Chucky Chew. I was just actually wondering, where is this guy? I've been seeing a lot of his wife lately, being catapulted into the air while fireworks explode behind her. Good for her. She seems like she's living her best life. But what I want to know is, where's Charlie? Where has this man been? He's got a couple of dorks on his show, and it looks like they're running it into the ground. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll have to look into that.
Overall, is that all right? Or is that looks like it's in a category? I don't think that's overall. Is that right? I guess it is overall, because Sea of Tranquility is not in our category. Yeah, we're number 4 on Amazon overall for collegescam.com. That's amazing. Praise God. What? Number 4 on Amazon.
The way he just says praise God so casually. It's gotta be performative. It's gotta be completely cynical.
That looks like it's in a category. I don't think that's overall. Is that right? I guess it is overall, because Sea of Tranquility is not in our category. Yeah, we're number 4 on Amazon overall for collegescam.com. That's amazing. Praise God. What? Number 4 on Amazon. And
less enthusiastic than the praise God clip that we, of course, all know, but he's kind of like, oh, yeah, praise God. Yeah.
And that's even with less promo.
Okay, not too bad. 20. I mean, that's pretty good. 23 He's number 23 in new releases. But still, I wouldn't say
You're terrible. You're
Most people go to college to go study the humanities, where they learn to hate themselves, to study sociology, where they learn to hate everybody,
Or they study some other unspecified thing where they learn to hate the country.
You know, this is one of those things where it's like, I have no idea. Why are people going to college? I have no idea. What are they studying? I don't know. And then I actually looked it up, and here are the most popular majors in the US. By far, and this has been the case for a while, the most popular major for college students is business. These woke college students are just going in there and they're saying, he, her, she, him, they, them, at their business school. Then the second most popular, health professions. I love Charlie Kirk because he wants to be a boss, so he's like, if you come to apply at Turning Points USA, college is meaningless.
I'm in the business of hiring young people.
Right.
A college degree means nothing.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
And I know this might be controversial. You know me well enough to not care and to
Calm
trust me
down.
when I say.
Well, okay, yeah, to spread pride.
Yeah, you don't need a college degree to be a scammer. To be what they call a con artist. No degree, no PhD or any of that. None of that necessary. I don't need any of that. Just show me that you can scam elderly people and those who have been exposed to lead. A lot of it. Show me that you can scam those people. Then we're talking.
Propaganda on Facebook.
That's how it works.
Maybe you don't need a degree for that, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Health professions. Then you get to the third, social sciences and history. Then right after that, engineering, biological and biomedical sciences. Yeah, that's useless. So then you get down toward the bottom. Then you get visual and performing arts, which useless. We don't need any of that.
Absolutely useless. Flush it down the
toilets.
So he's wrong on why people go to college and what they do there. He's just wrong right off the top. But the other thing is, he's like, it's a scam. College is a scam. And college in America is, it's kind of a scam. It puts kids into a lot of debt and on and on. But Charlie Kirk's solution is not like,
again, what's the real problem there? It's capitalism.
We should make it free. We should make college free or affordable like they do in other countries. Which actually, I didn't know this either, would be very inexpensive. It would actually be surprisingly like a fraction of a percent, like point something percent of the United States GDP, you could have free college. But he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to do that. His solution to college being a scam.
All right, let's just do this because I guarantee this would take less than a minute. Okay, Google here. What is the estimated cost of providing free college and university for the USA? Yeah, you could literally just make cuts to the massively inflated military budget. And then just tax billionaires a little bit more, like a tiny bit more. And then you could easily pay for it in America. Like, it's not even anyways, let's get back to this. I think we all know this at this point. Preaching to the choir here, but it's just so obvious and transparent.
Putting people into debt is just don't go. Just don't go. Just don't go, despite the fact that if you go to college, you're far more likely to make more money.
By the way, I love that. Crouching tiger flushing
toilets.
I love that in the chat. Just for that, you know what? Some people might disagree with the methods here, but just for that, I am making you the first official moderator on this channel. There you go. There you go.
We don't need that because I'm Charlie Kirk's boss and I don't want to pay $1 more in taxes.
And we have a generation of young people that you know, they're kind of sick and tired. They're like, look, I went to college, I borrowed the money, I did what I was told, I studied North African lesbian poetry, and my life is not better.
Come on, Charlie.
And we wonder why this whole system is so messed up.
This is classic Charleston Chew Kirk. Classic Chuck Kirk, which is you take some kind of important issue, some kind of important big societal issue like education, and then you turn it into a stupid culture war thing. Instead of fix it, you know, there are things we could do to fix it. College, higher education could be so much better, so much easier. You don't have to like figure, oh, can I get this loan? Oh, I have to pay back $100,000 billion. No, education could be very easy, could be very smooth. It could be something that people don't have to stress out and worry about. But Chuck has to turn it into a dumb culture war thing where it's, and this is literally what's going on here, is, hey, people who view my program, many of you who are not college educated, and that's a big part of your identity, and people who have gone to college, that's a big part of their identity and all this stuff, you are against each other. And those college snobs, they're in there studying.
They're in there studying trans.
All these college students, they go into these colleges, apparently to study business, and while they're there, they do trans. Okay, they're doing trans. These people look at a picture of Jesus and they say, "You're terrible. You're terrible." So that's sort of his thing. A thing that we could easily fix, that we could make public, that could be a great part of.
Everybody is banned. Let's frickin' go. Let's frickin' go. Oh! That is what's up. That is, in fact, most definitely what's up. Missed call? What the hell is this? Okay, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that later.
Society. Instead, we look at it and we say, "You're terrible." Why am I terrible, Tuck?
Sniffing.
Okay, well, I do that. Okay.
Well, if you're just tuning in this morning, I made the decision to send back my master's degree from Harvard.
Give me a fucking break.
Really, dude? Okay.
A message, an intentional one, to higher education.
This was wait a minute. This is before he was in the government, right? Jesus fucking Christ. We really do live in the worst timeline, don't we? Just all of us having to put up with this.
Okay, great.
Oh dear. Now, if you look at the shields, shields on the diploma.
Is your mom going to be mad?
Very mad. Return to sender.
Hey, look, I may have gone to Harvard. People who watch Fox News who think those people are snobs, but I hate it. I hate them, and I printed.
And for Canada,
I made a copy of my diploma that I'm going to write on.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, Harvard. Right, guys? I wipe my ass with this diploma.
And for Canada, too. Canada sends its regards and it wipes its ass with your fucking whatever this is. Your piece of paper that you got from Harvard.
Now, I'm already in the club of Harvard perverts, but I don't, like you guys, I don't like it.
My good friend Charlie Kirk is also taking on the left's agenda.
Maybe he knows where he is.
Launching Turning Point Academy,
Wow.
K-12 school and more like it. He joined
Somebody's got to know where Charlie is.
us now. Charlie, thanks for being here. I feel like you'll appreciate the sentiment
Whoa,
of
that hair.
You all right, Charlie?
To talk about what's happening in our schools. I just love you sending that diploma back to Harvard. Look, the part of the ruling class's power over the muscular class and over working people.
Oh, he said it. He said the thing.
The muscular class.
Wipe your ass with them.
The other thing is Chuck Kirk is living proof that you don't need to go to college, okay? Charlie Kirk did not even go to broadcast school or do whatever journalism crap or whatever, media training or whatever. And look at how great of a broadcaster he is.
Charlie, we have some great questions from people who want to learn a little bit about you, probably follow you throughout
do that.
Some people that are new that are just interested in this topic because they see how far it's gone and how ridiculous it's gone. So were you always a conservative?
Oh, Jesus.
Stop touching the lav mic, Charlie. It sounds really bad. And Charlie, stop it. Stop it, Charlie.
You're terrible. Well, friend of the show, Charlie Kirk, has an important new book called The College Scam, How America's Universities Are...
Very, very important. Very important. One might say it's a book that you cannot afford to not read.
Bankrupting and brainwashing away the future of America's youth. Charlie Kirk is the executive director of Turning Point USA. He joins us tonight in the Friend Zone. Charlie, great to see
The Friend Zone. I mean, this Tuck segment is the same crap. It's just Charlie Kirk peddling his crap, peddling his stupid book on this thing. But that intro is maybe my new favorite thing I've ever seen on TV. The Friend Zone. It's a 3D graphic they did of a football end zone, and this segment is called The Friend Zone, where Tucker.
You know, Tucker Carlson was behind the scenes, like, okay, do we have a graphic for that? Do we have a graphic for that? Please let me know. Please let us know.
Carlson has one of his friends on.
Please let us know.
We're in the friend zone now.
Please let us know.
In the friend zone, the whole time Charlie Kirk is like, he's like, I think you look really beautiful today, Tucker. Tucker Carlson's like, that's weird. What are you talking? Why mean weird? That's a weird thing to say. Anyway, let's talk about your book.
A big family and you're wonderfully married, that doesn't do anything for you in upper middle class society. So I gently talk about that in the book, and I'm trying to make it okay not to have a very expensive piece of paper from a university that does not share your values. I'm trying to destigmatize this idea that kids don't go to college and somehow they're treated in the lower rungs of society.
You're terrible.
In fact,
hell yeah, again, great solutions. Great solutions that make me want to say, you're terrible. You're terrible. Great solutions that you can find on.
That's on YouTube.
You know, instead of fixing the problem of student debt and all.
Okay, I'm actually hearing that we don't have a graphic for that. Okay, I apologize that we don't have a graphic.
You're terrible.
Your traditions are disgusting.
You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible.
Disgusting.
Terrible. This isn't some 8th
Cut him
grader
off.
going crazy on
Cut that guy off. Cut him off. Okay. We have regained control of the situation room, some call it.
This disastrous crap that we have around education. Let's just destigmatize that it's horrible. Hey, it doesn't work.
Next time,
so
can we
you
get
just don't go.
Can we get a graphic
Why
for
is
that next
Let's
time?
destigmatize
Okay, anyway,
that.
sorry.
You know, a car just
Sorry.
ran over my foot,
I'm sorry.
and now I have a flattened foot. You know, and it's bleeding. I'm bleeding out and dying. We could take me to the hospital, or we could destigmatize having a broken, bloody foot. That same car also ran over my
left nut.
Thank you. So there we go, guys.
Oh, that's another one. That is another one that we have to find. The left nut one. Left nut. We don't have a graphic for that. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think all of these here I have archived. Or at least like most of them. I'm almost certain that I haven't watched this one.
That is.
This is going to be the last one that we're going to look through tonight to see if we can find any drops that we have not yet archived.
Some really sick stuff.
Well, guys, every once in a while,
We get blessed from above on high from heaven. His name's Jesus. Idiots. I believe he looks down. He's got his hands kind of like a glamour shots, and he looks down on us from heaven. That's as I understand it from my theology studies. And he blesses us with a beautiful clip sometimes. And this is just funny because I've been looking at all these, you know, I make fun of like goofy right-wing YouTube channels on this piece of the perfect clip. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this guy, David Rubin.
Yeah, there's a drop here, but I don't think I'm almost certain I haven't archived this one, but
Feel sorry. You know what? He obviously doesn't believe any of this. He just
and yeah, a lot of these drops, well, that's the whole thing with the drops, right? A lot of them are new for a lot of people, depending on how long you've been watching or listening. One of the points of the archive project, we got to make that list next time we do this.
wants a mansion in LA, you know, and he wants a career where he doesn't have to do real work. I get that. I get it, you know? And here he is with the perfect clip. Who's this lady? Who's the show he's on? Gloria Allred. Here we go. Easily, effortlessly, I would say like literally just sort of like with a martini in her hand, owns Dave Rubin to the point of can never return from this.
Yes, children could transmit the disease, although they rarely do, but the parents are all vaccinated if they're good, decent citizens. So I don't really understand the connection, actually.
Are you a good, decent citizen? Are you vaccinated?
It's nobody's business whether I'm vaccinated. That's like me asking you the last time you got laid. I mean, it's just irrelevant.
All right, so you know what's really relevant is that it's one thing if you have the right to choose for your...
My medical history is not your business, nor yours.
Oh my God, dude. That is some really sick stuff.
Poor guy. Poor guy. But if you're going to get, you know, whatever, a couple $1 million mansion like Dave Rubin did in LA for
tricking people, misleading the distracted and the unfortunate on social media, you kind of got to pay for it. You got to take your lumps, my friend. Okay.
It isn't.
So for this piece of video, I wanted to check on the right-wing media, the right-wing YouTube media. It's kind of interesting. They're all kind of defending this woman. What's her name again? Kristen Cinnamon. But what's interesting is the kind of goofy YouTube right-wing reaction to her, because they're kind of into her. I think they have. I don't want to make.
Oh, they got a crush on her.
Feel weird or embarrassed, but I think they're crushing. I think they crushing.
You certainly shouldn't be following a woman into the bathroom. Not to mention, it's illegal. Regardless of whether a state is a single-party consent state, which means you can film someone without them giving you consent, it is illegal still to film someone in a bathroom.
It is.
Why?
Yes,
because
that is some really sick stuff.
The law says there's a reasonable expectation of privacy when you're taking a shit. So,
You're taking a shit.
Love for Kirsten Cinnamon to come out and be like, guys, I know that there's a video circulating. I was doing number one. I would just want to make clear to the American people I was doing number one. I was not making brown. Okay? These rumors have to stop. I was making it yellow and keeping it mellow. Okay, so what we just saw was his reaction to these people at this university in Arizona following this woman, Cinnamon, into the bathroom, and he's like, it's illegal.
Cinnamon.
That's illegal.
Wait a minute. Are we even supposed to be seeing that video? That's illegal, man. I don't know if we're allowed to show those videos because that's illegal, man.
This is sick. That's illegal.
That's against the law.
And I was like, I wonder what his reaction to what's some of his comments on when those
you cannot film someone when they are in the
toilets.
Not allowed.
People were running around and
they're doing
this
this
in the Capitol.
Can't do it.
Were let in willingly. A lot of people don't know this because they'll never show you
Can't
this.
do it,
Now,
man.
This is, in other words, it's more so the equivalent to people who break through the gates at at a Led Zeppelin concert, at a Van Halen reunion, right? Because they're trying to get front seats.
What? Kind of interesting. Some students follow a woman give a woman a hard time in the bathroom because she's kind of the face of we're going to pass things corporations like, but not things that like the majority of Americans like, in pretty much every poll that I've found. That one, he's like, this is illegal. But this other thing where something like 600 people got arrested, a couple people got killed, and they were trying to stop. I think a lot of those people were just kind of like, didn't know what they were going to do. They were just like, let's see where this goes. I don't really have to be at work for a couple days. But ostensibly, they were trying to stop an election. God bless them. God bless them. Just trying.
All right. Let's get to the skim.
To stop an election. Yeah. Led Zeppelin concert, rock humor. I still laugh at the fact that they're set as a basement with a fake window. That is just like the perfect metaphor. Just me and the basement boys down here. We can't go outside in the real world, so we have a fake window. Perfect. Did Paul Schrader write this? America's sweetheart, what is his name? Ben Pepperoncini has a little bit of a different angle on this, and I apologize. We'll have to watch some footage of this decrepit fossil. What's this guy's name? Charles Schumer. Here we go.
We all know there needs to be a thorough and honest accounting of what took place on January 6th. The greatest attempted insurrection since the Civil War.
What? Okay, the greatest attempted insurrection since the Civil War? No. I mean, really, no. The greatest attempt? No. We literally had $2 billion in property damage over the summer with people who wanted to destroy the systems of the United States. We had federal buildings attacked en masse. No. It's not even the greatest insurrection attempt of the last 18 months. No.
It's not even the greatest insurrection attempt of the last 18 months.
Okay,
This is his angle.
They are the same. They are the same. I don't understand the difference. I don't understand the difference between...
We will win. Yeah. That guy needs to resign.
Worldwide protest because the police killed a guy on camera.
So this is his angle on this topic of people, the people goofing, or doing a goof, having their festival in the Capitol. This was his angle. Like there's probably like 3 minutes of him saying, "Yeah, that was really bad. That was really bad," and then like 2 hours of him like, "It's not as bad as other stuff. It's not as bad as other things." All right, so remember that. Bunch of people run in, get arrested, get somebody killed, trying to stop the election, all this crap. That, when it comes to that, it's like, actually, there's other things that are worse. But now this lady is the face of obstructing some social spending, and people are pissed off following her in the bathroom. What do we get now?
Tory language back to their tepid remarks.
What?
I don't think they're appropriate tactics, but it happens to everybody around them.
What?
It's part of the process.
It's part of the process. It's part of the process. It's inappropriate, but it happens to everybody and it's part of the process. Does it?
Yes. He's doing right now compared to the tased and beat. That's the important.
We can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us. Cue the sounds of toilets flushing.
New drop alert. New drop alert.
toilets flushing. Flushing. Toilets. We can pretend that this.
Oh my God. Wow. Be honest. Mention it in the chat if you even remember this being a drop. Because this is not survived really. How fast did this one just die? We gotta hear that again. This is like a long lost drop.
Worse.
We knocked on doors for you to get elected, said an activist named Blanca, and just how we got you elected, we can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us. Cue the sounds of toilets flushing.
New drop alert. New drop alert.
Toilets flushing. Flushing. Toilets. We
drop alert.
Toilets flushing. Flushing. Toilets. We can pretend that this is sort of an isolated incident.
Toilets.
Wow. Give him one of these. And one of these.
Toilets.
And, you know, just for good measure, we're going to also give it one of these. So yeah, like I was hoping that we would find like a random like classic drop, but this is almost more interesting. Because this is a drop that is like basically not really been used much. Because like I think it's been probably I probably started watching RM about a year after this. That sounds about right. About a year after this. Because this video was published to his channel on October 6th of 2021. And I have to give a shout out to a YouTuber who goes by the Zeronics at EZLN, the 4 letters. They actually sent me this. It's like a playlist of videos they saved. And they were like, hey, there's definitely drops here. You can go through these. And I've gone through some of these before. But I wanted to go through again. And so, yeah, let's actually download this right now. Once again, I have to give a shout out to Gigs for showing me. It's like a front end, I think, or whatever. Like a UI, basically. For YT, I think it's called YTDLP. It's basically just a very convenient application you can just post YouTube and a bunch of other sites links into. And it'll just grab the video for you and download it, and you can set different parameters. Very cool application, this thing called Stasher. So once again, shout out to Gigs. At least one person in the chat seems to remember this. Yeah, it's like a long lost drop. It's fantastic. Okay. I am going to go take a piss, and then I'm going to come right back. That's excellent. Excrement? What did I even say there? Fucking mush mouth mode. Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna play this and I'll be right back.
You're terrible.
Your traditions are disgusting.
You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible.
Disgusting.
Terrible. This isn't some 8th grader going crazy on TikTok. Terrible. The smell got much stronger. You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible. That's on YouTube. Terrible. You're a moron. Terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible.
Disgusting.
Terrible. You're terrible.
Your traditions are disgusting.
You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible.
Disgusting.
Terrible. Nope. Done. Thank you. Disgusting and probably terrible. You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible. That's on YouTube. You're a moron. You're a moron.
You're a moron. You're a moron.
Disgusting and probably terrible.
Your traditions are disgusting.
You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible.
Disgusting.
Terrible. Man, that's terrible. Terrible. The smell got much stronger. You're terrible. Terrible. You are worthless. Terrible. That's on YouTube. Terrible. You're a moron. Terrible.
The United States is immoral. The United States has a history that's embarrassing. The United States is a sinful country that should be destroyed.
Oh, God. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, this is on here.
For one thing.
Awesome. Okay. I think the directory that's linked to this is actually where I found that. They posted that not too long ago. I was like, oh, I still have this. Okay, that was on this drive. Posted that to the channel. Good old Tim Pool. There's like a list of Tim Pool drops that I need to go through and get. There's a bunch of these. The ones where I have like the sources. Hold on. There's this one too.
Today, it is a little bit weird that the Democrats have kind of withdrawn almost completely from.
It is a little bit weird.
So, when you look at the political landscape of America today, it is a little bit weird.
That's another one that doesn't get used as much anymore. There's all sorts of these. Okay. Let me isolate this. Is that the right link? Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Incredible. How many more of these do I have?
Hey, Pac-Man.
This is the David Pakman one, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that you're stealing R.M. Brown's shtick with the soundboards.
I don't know what that is.
And now with yeah. I mean, first it's the Majority Report set, and now R.M. Brown.
Is he saying Arun Brown or R.M. Brown? What is he saying? Is it Arun, like the Indian name, Arun Brown? God, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Nobody knows. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what else we've got here.
Arun Brown?
Okay.
Hey, buddy. I've been watching for a bit. Pretty sweet, from Wisconsin. 41 years of age, male. So I was watching your video, Demented Trump Speech Horrifies the World. And I was watching what you played.
Gaze into the mind of the average David Pakman viewer. I still can't believe how he fucking blatantly stole like the set design, like the background from the Majority Report. Like that's some balls, dude. And to deny it years later. Still. It'd be like me coming on here like, nope, this is all my original content. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. RM Brown who? That's me. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Playing with a gun.
Working.
We got to hear that again.
Majority report set, and now RM Brown.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I love
it's
this.
Pretty obvious that you're stealing RM Brown's shtick with the soundboards.
I don't know what that is.
And now first it's the majority report set, and now RM Brown.
Is he saying Arun Brown or RM Brown? What is he saying? Is it Arun like the Indian name, Arun Brown?
But that's another example where I have to go through, at least the way that I feel like I have to do these. And I don't have to, right? But it's just the way that I've fell into like this habit of structuring these videos where I show the drops. It's like, okay, we have the source, but I need to go find the first time that he actually used it. I need to determine when that was and have that in the edit when I upload like the drop video with the source, right? And I will shout out, like, I mentioned the one individual who sent me like a playlist of videos that have drops in them. There's also a lot of people who just like sent them to me over like Reddit and shit. And also I've mentioned him multiple times already, but Gigs. He has sent me quite a few drops that he's found. A lot of the drop sources, especially from a while ago. He just like found a shit ton and sent them to me. So in the description, it's like, thanks, like shout out for helping me find this and whatever. But there's also a lot of other people on Reddit who've found a lot of them. The RM Brown subreddit, of course. And whenever I find one that somebody's already found on Reddit, I usually will take their username, put it in the video description, like, hey, this is the person that actually found it, shout out to this person. We gotta try and at least cite the sources when it comes to dropology. Some people don't even know what a drop is. Like they hear the word drop and they're like, what? Like I dropped my phone on the ground, or I dropped acid or something. Like they know it's a drop and it do like this. Sometimes it do like this and it do like this sometimes.
Toilets.
And then sometimes it also do like this.
Penis.
You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it do like this.
The wind burned her a little bit in the pool.
It really is like an incredible art form. Anyways, I'm rambling. But yeah. Anyways. We are what I like to call winding down. Hold up, let me get this right up in the microphone. Oh yeah. I just dropped into my toilet.
Toilets.
That's what's up. Hats off to you, sir, and or ma'am. And or they, them. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get burned by the wind. But it happens, I guess you're either burned by the wind or you're gone with the wind,
Know what I'm saying?
Do we have a title card for this? Hold on, I have to check with the producer. Dip. Okay, all right. The producer says
no.
No. You good? You good up in the chat? Getting a little...
What?
If you eat too much spicy food, the wind can be... Is it really the wind that's burning you, though? And that, I don't mean to, like, totally put down your assertion here. Because I think you might actually have a point, but I feel compelled to ask. Is it really the wind that is doing the burning in that situation? We might have to actually commission a study on this to figure this out. Dip, 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 dip. The producers have officially done this. And they're gone. So no more dip dips for tonight, at least. No more dip dips. Or are there? No, I'm just kidding. No, there's no more. There's no more dip dips left. They're all gone. All right. I'm going to sign off in a minute, but then I'm going to actually take that drop, edit the relevant portion out. I'm going to upload it, but I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow. I specifically remember that Yoko Ono drop being dropped the first day, and I was like, no way this is gonna last. Oh boy, how wrong you were. If only you could have known. Reality just walked right up to you and said, "Hi." You're like, oh god, this drop is here to stay. Yeah, 5 years later, yeah. Well, there's dip, 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 and then there's bep, 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 bep. Those are actually two different, distinct things. You'll notice that the, there's bep, 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 and there's dip, 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 dip. And these are two very distinctly different things. One has more of like a negative connotation. Bep, bep, bep. That's usually like, not always, but usually like some individual, some unsavory individual is yapping in your ear. Like, that's a bep, 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 bep. But like a dip, 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 dip is more like an important bulletin. Like bep, 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 bep. That's usually like you tune that out. And you're like, okay, all right, shut up. But then like dip, 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 dip. Like that's almost like the breaking news music. Wait a minute. Breaking news music. All right, internet, do your thing. Dip, 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 dip. Something like that. That's a dip dip. Like that's like the platonic ideal of a dip dip, But when you compare that, like that's almost like your ears perk up and you're like, oh, okay, I need to hear this. Like this is important. But like bep, 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 that's more. Hold on. 1 sec. Bep, 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 that's less so that, and it's more so like this. That's a surrealist interpretation of what happens when somebody's just absolutely yammering your ear off. And they're just going, bep, 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 bep. They just won't shut up. Yeah, no, it's actually extremely important. That's why I'm going to great lengths here to hold up, go back. Go to rebroadcast. Hold on. God damn it. Here we go. There's actually something incredibly important when it comes to linguistics going on there. That's not even dropology. I mean, there's like some sort of like intersection there with dropology and whatever the hell is going on with dip versus bep. But like the thing is, like, this is all tied together through, I guess you could say maybe memetics, but also just linguistics. Bob says I'm value-tained. Bob has spoken up to let everybody know that he indeed right now feels very value-tained. Is that even on here? Wait a minute. Oh. I might have a job. I might have a request. I might have a job for the guy that runs this. Oh wait, hold up. I'm looking at the wrong one, aren't I? Yes, it's already here.
You're about to be value-tained. You're about to be value-tained.
You failed again, you murdering trash.
You little bastard.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, that's another one. I literally have that right here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Stop the music. Wait a minute. This is important, guys. I actually have this right here, but this is another one where I'm not actually sure if this is the first time that this was used, but I have a pretty good idea that it was. I have this bookmarked for just this occasion.
Chords all up. Oh, guys, it's me, the internet's busiest music turd. Guys, today is a more than special episode because we are going to be looking at a movie that I've been looking forward to for a while. The new Bennywood.
But I will comfort myself tonight by sleeping on my bed made of money.
Oh yeah, that's wait. There's the bed made of money. There you go. I totally forgot that there was this video version of it from before. Now I have an actual basis to go off and check that one too. We're getting a lot done tonight.
I can't drive these kind of cars. What the fuck is going on?
So there's two potential drops right there, although I don't know if this is the original usage of either of them. And I think there's one or two more here in a moment as well.
The new Bennywood Hollywired movie has dropped. And it's what is it? It's called Shut In, and I paid $14 to watch this piece of turd.
What the fuck is going on?
Come on, I'm scared.
C.K. Louis.
So this beautiful movie is about Actor 1 who gets shoved into a pantry. Oh, she locks herself in a pantry, sorry. And but her kids do not get locked in. So she has to figure out a way to protect her kids who are out there roaming around the house from known child molester Vincent Gallo.
I'm used to luxury cars. Have you ever heard of a luxury car? You know what luxury means? Have you ever heard of Cadillac?
That's it. Oh, she's a meth addict, too. Former meth addict. I was, you know what? I have to be honest, okay? I did think that this was going to be a good movie for some reason. You're like, I know Benny Shapiro directed and wrote it, which is how all these movies that the Daily Wire produces, we're just going to say that Benny Shapiro directed and wrote them.
What the fuck is going on?
For some reason, I thought it was going to be good. The trailer was cut pretty good. Vincent Gallo's in.
The Flint dribbles of drop archaeology. Here's the thing, though. When does it go from drop farming or drop mining to drop archaeology? What's the cutoff date? How do we qualify the difference there?
This is a filmmaking tragedy. This movie, I'm sorry to say, is a tragic situation we find ourselves in. as a community. The one real, the biggest asset they had in this movie, besides lots of money, I believe, is this notorious lunatic, Vincent Gallo.
My fantasy is not having the Republican Party become more like me. My fantasy is becoming more like the stereotype of the Republican Party.
Ew!
Say what you want about him. Oh, he's some kind of a weird cretin. Guy's a good actor. Guy is a good actor. And he is they completely marginalized this guy.
No, you'll get out when I get out. Keep your other hand.
I can't believe they did this to him.
Most of his speaking lines are him whining from behind a closed door. That is one guy who's like a seasoned actor.
Fitting.
Who's captivating, who's a weirdo, who's going to be interesting on screen. Let's have him on screen as little as possible. I think maybe what's most interesting about this movie is that it's actually extremely violent, but like 100% sensuousless, if that is a word. Just the interactions between people are completely dead-eyed, but the violence is extreme, which I think is going to be a running theme. Actually, I think the theme...
Anyways. Wasn't planning on watching this whole thing. I just brought it up because it's like, we go through the drops and it's like, oh, yep, I'm in the process of like figuring out how to archive this one. Benny Pepino. Good old Benjamin Pepperinos. Yeah, this one that we actually found. Ben Shapiro saying flushing toilets or whatever. I'm going to go archive that one. Put it as basically like a lost drop at this point. You're right in the chat though. Like, I guess when they're newer, it's drop farming. When they're like maybe a year or two old, maybe approaching 3 or so, or maybe a little bit past, that's drop mining. Because the drops have been there, they have been dropped, and now you have to mine them. You can't farm them, because it's a more intensive process to go through and actually mine it. But if that drop is approaching like 4, 5, 6 years old or older, that's when you're talking about drop archaeology. Totally different ballgame. Bare minimum, there's 3 levels to it, and those are the 3 levels. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to the bathroom. Stop it. Stop that immediately. Yeah. Anyways. I gotta get out of here. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to do many things. Such as checking out some interesting new toilets. Gonna have one installed. It's all fine and dandy. But yeah, I don't know. I think we need to do some more gauging of certain things. We need to determine whether or not we're going to do this final Chuck check. A Chuck check compilation. Host, you sound like Tom, what is that, Sharpling? I don't know who that is. I'm going to look that up. Just kidding, that's actually me. No, I'm sorry, I lied. That's not me. Anyways, I will leave you guys with this beautiful ballad regarding a young man named Charlie Kirk. I really don't know where that guy is. I don't know where he went. But I'm sure he's out there somewhere with his comically small face to head ratio. Or comically out of whack, I should say. Bottom line, something's wrong with his face. But I really do hope that he is doing okay. We're going to do one of these maybe once in a while. But what I will say is those who have joined as channel members, we're probably going to do some of these a little more often. I haven't even mentioned any of that because I'm not trying to come on here and really like shill anything, but there are already people who've joined. You guys are awesome. If you want to support it, it is in the description below, but you know, I'm just a guy archiving drops and stupid shit. It's not that serious. But I will leave you with this for now. Hopefully Charlie comes home. I will say that. Shout out to the members. Thank you.
No.
That is my own sperm.
The wind burned her a little bit in the pool. What?
世界は拒めど声は響く我らに残り主に支えられ
That made of money.
光く炎を掲げ福音守り皆をたたえ
Oh my god, dude. And it makes me cry. And it makes me cry to even look at him.
Arun Brown?
Boom. Dude, I'm burning you down.
Hassan Parker?
Huh?
Look at my penis.
No, no, no!
One guy, one time.
Left nut.
It's Bilbo.
I'm gonna haunt you. I'm gonna haunt you.
I'm such a pathetic, scared piece of garbage.
I'm having a hard time.
No idea what you're talking about, sir.
Got your ass. Woo!